So, good afternoon, everyone. It's my pleasure to be here with you. And I think after the great session done by my colleague here, we'll be doing a quick demo about the data center autonomous networks on the on your new era. So, the pandemic has drastically changed our life. The pandemic has also accelerated the digitalization of the data, and it has been a huge impact on the data center network. And you can see that these changes are across all the industries and across all the businesses. Remote offices, millions of people now suddenly work from home. The number of telemedicine visit has increased by 10 times. The online education, millions of students working from home. The online grocery, also the surge of data managed by the e-commerce website surged by 350%. And the e-government organizations are also striving to go into paperless services. And this influx of data has drastically changed on the data center networking. So data center used to drive the growth of the digital applications, but now the shift has completely reversed. The need of digital technologies is driving the growth of the data centers. It has also, these changes has brought a lot of challenges to the data center network. Data centers are becoming more complex. We are talking about multi-cloud, we are talking about multi-locations, and half of the engineering resources spending days and weeks to design the architecture and also to do the risk assessment. The service also delivery and the provision of the services are becoming more dynamic, more frequent. So, and a lot of intervention of the human result to 40% also of the network faults. And also the complexity of data centers require more automations. And this is why also for the last 5-7 years we have seen a lot of technologies like based on the software-defined networking, but these technologies are requiring also a lot of expertise and also a lot of human interventions. And here during the live demo, we'll be seeing how Huawei can address these challenges with the live demo that will be arranged by my colleague Badar.
Yeah, so you mentioned automation, right? We had SDN for a long time. Other vendors also had. And this is what SDN looked like, right? You had your full data center life cycle. You can plan your network, you can do service provisioning, you can do O&M and monitoring. This is what we used to do like we do before. But then Huawei launched something called the ADN solution. You have heard about ADN for a long time. Today in the session, right, many people were talking about it. But what ADN is, that is the autonomous driving network. Today I'm going to show you a live demo and you will see how wonderful that actually looks. See, with SDN, there were still many manual operations. With ADNs, we have brought automation to a whole new level. The complete lifecycle automation of data centers can be done based on intent engine. And what I am going to do now, from this normal SDN mode, I am going to shift to autonomous driving mode. And guys, just look at what happens to your data center.
So, Badar, you mean that we are going to move into the autopilot mode?
Yes, and this is where we are moving to the autopilot mode.
Okay.
So, what is happening here? You have moved to autonomous driving network mode, and you can see we have a very nice, helpful AI assistant here to help us deliver different parts of the data center network lifecycle. Now, what I want to show you here is that what do we do in data center, right? We plan, we provision the service, we do O&M, we do optimization. All of the life cycle of the data center operations can now be done through our autonomous driving network, which will make life easier and faster than anything in the market before. You can see this is the planning, this is the optimization.
Badar, excuse me, on how the AI engine works across all the different life cycles here.
Yeah, see, the key here is translating your intent. When we talk about autonomous driving cars, what do you think about? I want to go home. That is your intent. Now, the actual design is which path you will take, bus you will take, which, if you are driving, which, is the best route. and the configuration is actually driving the car. With the actual intent automatically translated to a design and configuration is that car will take you automatically there. We are using the similar concept. Your actual intent can be, I want to roll out an application network, or I want to construct a new data center. All of that will automatically be translated into design and network configuration based on the AI assistant, and everything will be automated from there.
Let's take an example, Badar. Let's assume now I'm the head of a government entity. I've been asked by my management that I need to roll out a new service for the citizen.
Okay.
I've been talking to my dev teams, and they will be able to release the application within 2 days. They will be working very hard, day and night. So how my network can be as ready as the application to make sure that I can deliver this service to my citizen?
Done. So you have a DevOps team, they will deliver the application in 2 days, and you want the network to be ready in 2 days.
That's correct.
Done. So what is my intent here? I want to roll an application network. Just pay attention here. See, the system has identified my intent to roll out the application. I will just give it a name. This is my citizen service, as Fareed said. Now see what happens here. After I select the intention, the system is going to help us design this. This is very, very important. Design is the part where you have a lot of issues. Different departments bicker, fight with each other, how to secure, how not to secure. Here, system is going to recommend the solution automatically, and not one solution. It is going to look into everything. As you can see in real time, it is happening. And system has given me an optimal solution and another solution. So all that complex part of designing the network that has taken weeks is already done. Your network is already designed.
You mean that the AI assistant can do half the work that my network team is doing?
Your team would have taken a week. I have taken like 2 minutes, right? And after that, after the design is complete, we have something which is the coolest and the most important part. You heard about it, right? You heard about the digital twin. You heard about simulation and verification. I want to show you to this in real time.
But I heard also a lot of the digital twin in the morning in the different sessions. So can you explain me in the very layman terms, what is digital twins? Because we are hearing about it in the news, in a different presentation, but how we can also correlate to our topic today?
Very simple. We borrowed this term from the airline industry. When you are having a new aircraft engine, this is a very crucial piece of equipment. It's going to fly thousands of people there. You want to run all kind of tests there, right? But you cannot do it on an actual engine because you are going to destroy it. So they used to build a digital model of that and then run the simulation there. We use the same concept. IMaster NC, our network controller, is the brain of the network. It constructs a digital model of your network. Once that is done, I can do a lot of operations there without actually impacting the network. And one of them is simulation. And what simulation will do? It will make sure that the configuration is 100% accurate, so no human errors. It will also make sure it doesn't impact any other services. And it will also make sure there is no problem. Let's stop talking about it. Let me just show you. I just selected simulation. Look at the right side. The simulation is loading on. It is checking all the configurations that you are going to do. It is making sure that everything is 100% accurate, and it's not even taking so much time. We are already at 100%. The simulation is done. I know my configuration is not going to cause a problem. And look at how complex network I am creating here. Once configuration is done, I can just do configuration delivery. May I have you go ahead? So
you're seeing that the digital twins will verify before rolling out the services on a network, will do all the control and checks, make sure that the services will be fully operational.
Exactly.
Once I do that.
Exactly. Now imagine your engineer can make a mistake. The mistake will be found out before it even happens.
It can save me a lot of time and effort because usually I do that on my pre-productions.
Obviously.
So I have a separate test and pre-production platform, and here you are meaning that I can use the same network.
With digital twin, your production network is your pre-test platform. Okay. And now, what do I need to do? Just do the configuration delivery. And now the configuration is going to get delivered. Now, you can see, you don't have to do it again. The full design, simulation, and configuration delivery of a DevOps, of an application network is happening right in front of you. I can see, Fareed, you think it's taking a little bit of time.
Yeah, it's time. It's taking time.
It's done. It took 1 minute and the guy was already impatient, guys. It took 1 minute. This is weeks worth of work that we have done. And now, Fareed, you said your DevOps team will make the application ready in 2 weeks. I have done the network in 5 minutes.
I'm amazed. I'm amazed to see this type of digital twins in practice. I think the live demo, I've never seen that. But is there any other solution available who can do that in the market, Badar?
Actually, no. You saw how we rolled out an application network with simulation, verification, design, and delivery, right? There is no solution in the market which even comes close to it. Everyone has traditional SDN operations. This, on any other solution, would have taken hours at least, and we are not considering the design part to actually configure. Okay. Here, everything is done in 5 minutes right in front of you.
And in a nutshell, so if I need to, sorry to cut you, to summarize the takeaways of similar solution on autonomous driven networks.
Guys,
so,
we did three
things. USPs, for example.
Yeah, we did 3 things. The solution designed, our system designed the solution, multiple solutions gave you options to select, number 1. Number 2, we did a live simulation to root out faults, possible faults. So now configuration is 100% accurate, error-free. And then we did the delivery of configuration within minutes. What happened? We condensed the time to market of an application network rollout from weeks to minutes. And by the way, you go to your DevOps team and ask them to hurry up because my network is already ready. Don't blame me for any delay.
Thanks, Badar. It was an amazing demo, and I really encourage you all of you to visit our booth. I think the live demo is there. Badar also is our expert in the regional office, so who will be also supporting you, all of you, if you need any online demo, POCs. So I think Badar will be able to roll out quickly.
I will roll out to your location, or I will do it online. If you have data center requirements, I have one challenge. Ask any other vendor to show their solution. Ask me to show my solution in real time. In real time, not as a demo. I will show you in your environment, and you will see where we are and how autonomous driving network, we are unparalleled in there. I challenge that. Ask me anytime. I would be happy to assist all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Badar. Thank you.